Boom, 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 boom. All right. Let's get this other hand done and out the way. All right. Let's see here. Let's just rough these up a little bit again. Gotta rough them up again, because I didn't wash my hands when I went to the bathroom. Now that I think about it, I didn't wash my hands. Is this dehydrator? Nail prep dehydration, yeah. I may have to put that on this hand, because I surely went to the bathroom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Let me see. All right, so we're going to do the nail glue first. Yes, y'all. I know I just did my nails the other day, but let me tell you. Let me tell you something. They did not last. Nope. They did not. They did not last. Well, I can tell you this much. All of them didn't come off. But one, oh my God, this thumb of mine is bigger than the other thumb. What? Let me see something. One nail came off. And when it came off, oh, okay, this is better. One nail came off. And when that one nail came off, I was going to fix it. And then I said, nope, I'm going to do them over. So I commenced to taking them off at that point. So it was easy to get them off, though. I can say that much. It was not hard at all getting them off. It wasn't hard at all. So now I am trying to put these in place and make sure that they're not crooked. Make sure that they're not crooked. That's the goal. Not to be crooked. Wait a minute, y'all. This don't have enough stuff on it. Gotta have a little bit more. I don't want it coming out on the sides, though. That's my biggest issue. Don't want it coming out on the sides. That's my biggest issue. All right, we got it pressed down. Trying to start doing my own as well. Yeah, girl, you could do it. High maintenance. What's up? You could do it. You could do it. I'm doing it because, like I said, I'm on a blackout right now. I'm not spending any money, you know, and I'm serious about it. I don't want to just say it. I'm serious about it. Like, I'm spending money on my necessities. Like, I get food that I want. I'll go places and do things that I want. But as far as like getting my nails done and my eyebrows and stuff, I just been taking care of it myself. Yeah, my eyebrows for the most part, okay, that wasn't bad. My eyebrows for the most part, I don't have to worry about it because I got the micro shading last month. Yeah, last month. No, was it the beginning of last month or was it last month? I'm not sure. But I got it. And now I've noticed, like, I know my nail tech was like, can you still need to get your eyebrows arched? And I'm like, no, I don't. I don't need to get them arched. Why? I'm good where I am. I'm good. This one's showing a little bit on the side. I don't like that. It's on there tight, though. And I'm gonna have to start finding me nails. Let me see. They just have not been doing a good job, and it's not lasting. What, your nails? It can get like that sometimes. It can get like that. All right, so, all right, this one is on. I did this hand on TikTok. So I figured I would save my other hand for you guys. The last time I did them, they were really, really short. This time I said I'll try long. And this is what I'm using. It's like a pink with a light pink French tip. So that's what I'm using. I'm trying not to give up, because when that one came off, I was like, see, this is, I gotta put my glasses on. Where's my glasses? I was like, see, this is why I go to the nail salon. Then I said, no, 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 no. Don't think like that. Don't do that. Because that means you giving up. Don't give up. You got enough stuff downstairs that if you need to do it again, you just do it. Yeah, how about that? Complex the God one. It's all right, though. I'm just happy to be on here talking to people. Let me see here. So this nail is not big enough. Yeah. So what I'm learning also doing on myself is that I have a fairly big nail bed. So I gotta make sure that I find nails that won't expose the sidewalls too much. Really not at all. I don't want them exposed at all, for real, for real. But that's what I'm working on. Trying to find a nail that won't expose the sidewalls. I think this is a good one for this finger. I think this is a good one. Let me see. Nah, it's too big. I need the one that's supposed to be next to that. Let's do like this, because then that way I can see what I used and what I didn't use. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need the one. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the one I need is missing on both of them. Both sides. How did that happen? Wait, this might be it right here. Is this it? Nope. That's not it. All right. I don't want to have to go into the box and get more, y'all. I don't want to do that. But I'm not going to be walking around with it not looking right. That's what I'm not going to do. That's what I'm not going to do. I think I can do this one, though. Yeah, this one is good. We're going to go with this one here. But, yep, I said, all right, I got to try this again. I'm going to try it again. I'm not going to give up. And listen, I see a lot of people that be like, oh, yeah, mine lasts for 2, 3 weeks, this, that, and the third. They must don't have their hands in water like me. Like, I always have my hands in water of some sort. Either I'm washing dishes, I'm washing clothes, at work. Like, I always have my hands in something. Try to make sure it's not crooked, y'all. I always got my hands in some type of water. So I'm trying to figure out, oh, don't cure yet. Don't cure. Oh, my goodness. I always got my hands in some type of water. So I'm trying to figure out how in the world do they get it where they last so long? Like, how? I really don't know how. Because that one popped off. I had washed my hair. I was doing laundry. But listen, I'm an active person. Like, I'm not going to do stuff around the house because I got press-on fingernails on. Like, that's crazy to me. Oh, why is this nail crooked? Look at that. I got to fix it because my finger ain't crooked. That's crazy. This happened to me on TikTok too, y'all. That's probably why some of the nails are, I just don't feel like it. But no, I'm going to do it. Because see, what happens is you don't do it the right way, then you be upset with yourself that you didn't do it. You didn't do it the right way. So, do it the right way. Take your time and just get it done. Now, I don't suggest you do this. Soak them off. I like the, well, you know what? It does say to file down the press on and then soak. But I'm going to be honest, I just been filing it down. Make sure I don't hit my nail while I'm filing. And then I take it off. I just file it down close enough where I can get up under the sidewall and peel it back. And then I buff my nail again, just a little bit, not a lot. I just buff my nail a little bit. Not too much. Not too much, because you don't want to buff your nail way too much. And then what I'll do, and this is trial and error. Like I said, I ain't no pro. Trust me. Trial and error. And then I just peel it back. But boys and girls, don't do that at home. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do what Nista does. Don't do that. You do it the right way. Okay? Okay. You do it the right way now. Don't do that. Do it the right way. So, I'm just trying to get used to it, y'all. You know? Because why not try to learn how to do some of this stuff yourself? Why not? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Enhancing your skills, trying to learn how to do some stuff yourself. All right. Hold on, y'all. This is, no, that's not the box. I got so many sets of nails now, y'all. This is the kit. Is this the same color? Oh, no, this not the same color. I'm going to have to figure it out, y'all, because it's not the same color. This is like a white cream. And then this one is like a brown one. I got so many different kinds now. And me and my daughter was collecting them at one time. Like, we were just getting so many of them. And then we just stopped doing them. We stopped doing them. That's what we did. We stopped doing them. But, lo and behold, look how things just came right back around. They just came right back around. And now I'm back at it again. Back at it again. Advice for nail care? I really don't. I'm sorry. I'm not a nail guru. But what I can tell you is this. I'll tell you this much. Take your vitamins. Take your vitamins. Take your vitamins. Okay? Especially if you're a woman over the age of 40. And listen, some people earlier on than that. Take your vitamins. Because one thing I realized once I got over the age 40, my nails, they'll start to brittle. Because I don't drink milk. I'm not like a calcium person. And for whatever reason, like a lot of African American women, we struggle with low vitamin D levels. Also, your hair starts to thin. It's so many things that start to happen once you get over 40 years old. And it happens to some people before then. So I am big now on taking my vitamins. I go, if you look at my channel, yesterday, day before yesterday, I went and got IV hydration, where that's a bunch of vitamins and minerals and different things that they put through an IV that it goes straight to your bloodstream. So I've been investing in that kind of stuff as well. Hey, Zach. So I just been doing a lot of self-care things. Listen, I just realized something. And I know people be like, oh, you just realized that? No, it's the truth. I love myself. I love myself. Thank you for the high five, Zach. I love myself. So if I love myself, then why not do these type of things for myself? It's okay to, save money and all that kind of stuff. Yes, especially times like this, But when it comes to my health and when it comes to things that'll make me feel better just about me, I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. I'm going to do it regardless. And that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to do it with my health. I've been trying to do it with my mental health, with my outward appearance. You see what I'm saying? I'm doing it for me. A lot of times people do things for the outside world to accept them. People will lose weight for the outside world. They'll get their hair a certain way for the outside world. They'll do so many things for the outside world when really you're all you need. You're all you need. You really are. And once you realize that, you just have a different outlook. You take out time for yourself. You know, you love on yourself. You pamper yourself. Like, I really pamper myself now. Um, like I said, the IV hydration, I've been doing like liquid lipo because I want to get rid of this double chin, but I don't want to be cut. I don't want to go through surgery, you know. So I've been doing things like that. I've been doing more like skin treatments. Like, I'm going to go get me a it's a laser skin treatment, like a chemical peel almost. Just, you know, because as you get older, listen, everything starts happening. So if you can do it, even if you can't go to like a spa place and do it, you can buy stuff over the counter. This is nice. You could buy stuff over the counter to help you achieve those same results. Um, I went to CVS the other day and I brought me vitamin D. I brought the apple cider vinegar vitamins with the collagen in it, because we need collagen now as older women. Because a lot of our collagen is just it's leaving us. I bought a women's multivitamin as well. What else did I get, y'all? I got four different kinds. So a multi, I got D3, I think it's D3. The apple cider. Oh, and a probiotic for my gut health, because I do have stomach issues, and I've had them for the past 25 years since I had my kids, and it's getting worse and worse as I get older. So I've invested in things for that as well to improve my gut health. So it's all about you. You got to get to the point where you love yourself. Okay. You know, I have kids, all that kind of stuff, and I've invested so much time and energy into them over the years, but now it's my turn. It is my turn, and I'm so thankful that my kids are responsible and they're self-sufficient, because I talk about this all the time. I really can go to sleep at night and not worry. I don't worry, you know. I don't worry about their whereabouts. I don't worry about them, you know, getting into any mischief or whatever. Like, I really don't have to stress, because I know that they're really going to do what's in their best interest. They're not going to put themselves in situations that will cause them any harm or cause me any harm. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's considered a job well done. You know, I like this color, y'all, but I'm going to have to get more. You know what? I'm not getting more nothing. I'm going to use all the colors I got until I don't have no more. That's called discipline. See how I just checked myself? I had to check myself, because I would have been out here buying more. I really would have. I ain't going to lie to you. I'd have been out here getting more. I'm trying to make sure this side wall is closed, but it's kind of hard to see, because I don't want it to have a big, gigantic gap. That's what I don't want. And I think, yeah, this is the same nail as that one. I'm trying to make sure I line them up as good as possible. So you gotta love on yourself, y'all. And not only that, it's so much going on in this world right now. Like, when I say this world is topsy damn turvy, it's like so much bull crap going on. Like, I in my 46 years, I ain't been here a long time, but I must say I know a little too much now. Like, other presidents, I ain't gonna lie. I think I was okay with being in the dark. For real. I know too much now. Like, back in the day, you know, they let us know about the real, you know, important stuff that they knew, you know, that if we didn't know, they probably would get in trouble for. But all this stuff that's going on now that I know, I don't want to know. I know that sounds probably crazy as crap, but it's too much. It's just way too damn much, you know. So now I decided to take that energy, that concern, and that uncertainty and worrying that a lot of people are doing right now, and I've decided to, what they say, recycle. that negative energy and turn it into a positive. And that's what I'm doing. See how that sidewall is out a little bit? I'm going to put some blooming gel inside of there so it's not just, you know, sitting out so much. But yeah, I'm just like, it's just too much going on and we too aware of everything. Like, how much money we gonna send to everybody else? And then my taxes is still high as hell. I'm sitting here thinking right now, like, darn, tax time coming again. I'm gonna owe again. All this money is like the goalposts just keep getting put back further and further and further. You want to make more money so you can live a better life. But boom, now you got more taxes. You're not rich enough to have a whole lot of tax write-offs, but you're not poor enough, you know what I mean, to get any other type of assistance. It's like, geez Louise. You know, damned if you do, damned if you don't. That's how I feel. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. At this point. It's just, I think one of my nail beds is bigger than the other one. Like this hand, they say, the opposite sides of your body are not all the same. They're not asymmetric. And I believe that to be the truth. Because this hand has a bigger nail bed than the other one. Come on, stay right here, buddy. Don't move. Don't move, buddy. Gotta make sure this thing is flat and not crooked. And let's get it close to the cuticle as possible. I don't want it crooked. Gotta hold it down. But yeah, so anyway, like I told my boyfriend, my mom, my kids, everybody, don't buy me anything for Christmas. I have my Christmas decorations that I've always had. Those are the Christmas decorations that I will be using. I love to decorate at Christmas and I love to buy gifts too. But I also know that for me, Christmas is not just about that. And it's really about the birth of Jesus Christ. Even though people say, well, that's not really his birthday. I understand that. But that's the day that they observe it. And that's the day where they've commercialized it. They've commercialized it for that day so people can run out and spend all their bill money and go into debt to buy gifts. And yeah, I'm not with it. I'm not with it and I'm not for it and I ain't doing it. Point blank, period. So we're going to put this glue away, y'all. I'm not doing it. So I'm trying to do this. See how this works out? I hope these nails stay on for a little while, y'all. I hope they really, really do. Oh, my phone about to die. Amen. You are 100% correct. Amen. 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 Karen. You know that's right, girl. I need to put the phone on the charger because I don't want it to die on y'all. But yeah, and the thing about it is this too. Do you really need anything? Like I made a video. I was like, we don't need another TV, another laptop, another iPhone, another doohickey. You don't need nothing. Stop it. Hold on, y'all. Let me plug you in. Gotta plug you in, y'all. Gotta plug you in. Oh, goodness. Where you at? Oh, Lord. Here we go. Yeah. Like, we don't need nothing else. We really don't. It's just that we get caught up in, look at that. That's pretty. We just get caught up into the idea of everything and we get brainwashed. Like I said on a video, a lady asked me, a lady and a gentleman, well, what am I supposed to tell my kids? Tell them the truth. There's nothing wrong with telling them the truth. They said, well, every kid deserves a gift. I said, every kid deserves to know the truth too. Because then what happens is you get children that grow up to be dysfunctional adults, believing a lie and living in a fantasy world. So if they deserve a gift, they deserve to know the truth too. They also deserve to know that this is how I look at it. And let me know if anybody agree. Okay? You go out here and you work for these companies, right? Most of these companies are owned by rich folks. I'm just saying folks. They owned by rich folks, right? You bust your behind. Sometimes you working overtime. You working triple, double, doubles, and triples, and all kinds of stuff, right? To get this holiday money. Stay with me now. Stay with me. So you're working all the time to get this holiday money. Busting your behind at this company. Then you take that money, right, that you've been working like a dog for. Knowing that you live in paycheck to paycheck, some people, because the economy is hell to deal with. And you take that money and you take it to the rich people's companies of the friends that you work for. Stay with me. So you're taking your hard-earned money that you busted behind at these rich folks' company to take it to their other rich friends' stores. Okay? To pay for all these products. To say this white man came down a chimney. This white man came down a chimney and brought it to him. So, it don't sound like you winning. It sounds like they getting all the damn credit. I'm going to say it again. You went to work at these folks' organizations. Because bottom line, most of the rich people are white. Let's just keep it real. It's not a lot of black rich people. It's way more than it used to be, but it's not a lot of us. You bust your behind at this company. You put in all these hours to go to their friends, to their buddies. And their buddies is like Amazon, Walmart, Target. You following me? Okay, as long as you following me. You going to their buddies. After you done work the job, you going to their buddies. Because you're going to go get your kids some Christmas gifts so they can celebrate Christmas and feel good about the holiday. The Christmas spirit. Then you tell them that this white man that owns this place in the North Pole that only elves go to, him, his wife, and only the elves live at. And they prepare once a year for him to get in this magical sled and fly all over the world with a red coat on and a big white beard to fit down a chimney at 300 or 400 pounds to get in the house like a thief in the night to drop off the gifts that you done bust your ass for. That don't sound like winning. That don't sound like winning. It doesn't. When in all actuality, what you need to do is you need to say, right now, the rich is getting richer, baby, and the poor is getting poor. And if I don't stand for something right now, your generation is going to be screwed. It may take a long time for change to come. And I might not live to see the change, just like our ancestors didn't live to see certain changes too. But at least I know I told you the truth. I took the time out to explain to you about privilege and the non-privilege. I explained to you what the importance of hard work is and how to manage that money in a way that it benefits you and your family and not keeping the rich rich. I feel like when you don't want to tell your kids the truth because you're scared of them feeling bad about this, that, and the third, or going to school and shattering someone else's dreams, I feel like you do them a disservice. I told my kids Santa Claus didn't exist when they was about 6 years old. You want to know why? Because I went to work that night before after doing 5 16-hour shifts. That last night, the night before Christmas, I went to work And I got off Christmas morning at 8 a.m. I was sick as a dog. And that's when I realized I'm not giving Kris Kringle raggedy ass credit for my hard work. That's when I realized we got it messed up. For real. I'm not doing it. I'm going to get credit for my hard work. Because nowhere in the Bible does it say that I got to do that. Nowhere. So I am not committing a sin by telling my kids the truth. Now, to each his own. Because I do have the spirit of Christmas. But the spirit of Christmas for me is the fact that my Lord and Savior came. And he saved me from my sins, my transgressions. And he's made it so I can go to the throne of grace and repent and ask God for the desires of my heart. That's what I celebrate. That's the spirit of Christmas. Okay? Not Bath and Body Works candle sale. Not Old Navy. Giving out flannel shirts. 2 for $30. No. Them flannel lumberjack bounty man shirts. Nope. That's not the spirit of Christmas for me. Now for some, yes, absolutely. You know, enjoy. I'm not hating on you. But I'm not in that headspace anymore. I'm not in that type of headspace anymore. That's not where I am. And honestly, I blame it on the rich that I'm not in that headspace anymore. Actually, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for waking my ass up. I want to thank you for waking me up. Because last year I went out and I spent about $3,000 on Christmas gifts for my whole family. Because I just felt like, I just want to get everybody something. And I'm in a better position to do it now. And I didn't put money aside to do this, that, and the third. And for real, it wasn't necessary. Because not one of my family members needed anything I got them. I've heard them talk about wanting some of that stuff. I heard them speak of, liking some of it. So it was my bright idea to go get it. But we didn't need it. We didn't need it. That $3,000, if I had it right now, I would save it and put it up in the house. I would put it up somewhere. Because right now, in the times that we live in, people are desperate. And when I say desperate, I mean desperate to the point where they're going to do whatever it takes to survive. So people saying, oh, go get a job, go get this, go get that. Some people can't get a job. Be realistic. I'm sick of people not being realistic. Realistically, some people can't work for various reasons. And then you have the people that do work that just don't make enough money to live in the economy that we have right now. They just don't make enough. Get it through your tough skull. Stop saying go get a job. They don't have that earning potential. Okay? They don't have the earning potential. Point blank, period. So with that being said, do you think that they're just going to go without? No, they're not going to just go without. They're going to figure it out. Okay? And for me, I do not want to be on the other end of them trying to figure it out. If you know what I'm saying. Because nobody is exempt from a person that is hungry, homeless, or their children are hungry, homeless, and naked. Nobody is exempt from them coming to see you. Nobody's exempt from that. Not white, not black, not purple, not orange. Nobody. And for so many racist people to say, all black people this, all black people that. That's not the case. Because let me say something. Those black people that are in need, they'll knock another black person over the head that they feel got something that they need too. So stop thinking that all of us are in the same boat just because you listen to this brainwashed lunatic. You know what I mean? Like, for real. You know how people say grow some balls, grow a brain. Think about it. Everybody is in some type of, danger. Anybody can get it. Anybody. Nobody's exempt. When you have children that are out here starving, there's so many children right now that are raising themselves. Okay? They're raising themselves. I don't know if y'all saw that video of that poor lady that got jumped by them kids. The kids jumped her and her children. These kids is out here raising themselves. Okay? And I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes these kids is out here raising themselves because they don't have the structure at home. The parents might be at work all the time. And it's still not enough to supply for them. But they can't stay at home because if they stay at home, then they won't be able to survive at all. So, and then people will say, well, they need to stop having kids. Well, the kids is here already, my dear. The kids is here. It ain't like you could go vamoose. Send the kids back where they came from. It doesn't work that way, okay? It just does not work that way. I understand that you feel like, oh man, they shouldn't have had them. They here. What are you going to do? They here now. What are we going to do about it? Nothing you can do. So all you can do is pray, help who you can help, but protect yourself, protect your home, spend your money wisely. Listen, the last 2 years, I done bought everything that I wanted, okay? But now, I pumped the brakes because this is crazy right now. And we still got 3 more years of this nonsense. We still got 3 more years, okay? So, figure out what you're doing. Make a plan and stick to it, okay? Make a plan and stick to it because it's necessary. It's necessary. And if you can help somebody, help somebody. But if you can't help somebody, okay, don't cause them no harm. Just mind your business and keep it moving. Stop talking about people like a dog. Stop being racist. Stop putting people in one class when you don't even know anything about them. Just stay in your lane and mind your business. Okay? Because nobody is exempt at this point. Nobody. So as I said before, I am on a blackout. I am on a no spend. Okay? I will pay for experiences because I like to do stuff on the weekends and things like that. But as far as clothes, shoes, pocketbooks, housing stuff, gifts for the holidays, nope, not spending none of that. I get food, I get gas for my car, I'll get my coffee or whatever if I like to. I'm not getting my nails done. I'm not getting my eyebrows arched. I just got micro shade and I do not need my eyebrows done. I can arch them myself. I arch right around where the shading is. And the shading is permanent. So I don't have to worry about that. And I got this equipment and stuff that I haven't been using. And I'm using it now. And I think these look pretty good. So I'm hoping that these stay on. The last set I did the other day, one popped off. And then after that, I was like, forget it. I started popping them all off. And then I was so tempted to give in. And I said, Tamara, remember, you stand for something or you fall for anything. Stand for something, you fall for anything. So I brought myself back around. I came in the house after work today. Look, I came in the house after work today. And I said, you going to sit down and you going to do your nails. You going to do them. You got everything you need. And if it pop off, you're going to do them again. And if it pop off, you do them again. And you're going to keep doing them until you get better and better and better at it. And you're not going to give up. You're not. You're not going to give up. You're not going to give in. You're going to stand for what you said. And you're going to do it. And you're going to get on the camera. And you're going to show people that you're actually doing it. And you're trying your best to stick to it. Because people will get on here and say they're doing certain things, but they don't want to show. They don't want to be transparent. That's one thing about me. I can't stand people that are not transparent. Oh my God. If you hiding behind a smile and a laugh, oh, can't stand it. I feel like that's just a weak-minded person. Be transparent. Be honest about who you are. If you don't like yourself, then work on yourself. Because most people that aren't transparent, they don't like themselves. For real, for real. That's what it is. They don't like themselves. They don't want to admit it. But when you don't like yourself, you keep a lot of things in. And you get on here, you're like, hi, everybody. Da, 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 da. Oh, you want to squeeze my cheeks? My grandma used to do it all the time. My grandma used to do it all the time. But yeah, you get on here and you just want, you know, everything that just seems so sweet and well put together. Please, ain't nothing sweet and well put together. Nothing. We just all try to hang in there and do the best that we can. You know, do the best that we can and survive and keep a peace of mind. That is what's most important. Keeping a peace of mind. Because that thing is priceless. You understand? Priceless. So, I'm so glad that I could get on here. Oh, I was on here for 41 minutes. I didn't even know I was on here that long. I finished my left hand on TikTok. And I finished my right hand on YouTube. And I'm making the best of my time. Let's put some oil on my hands, y'all. Because they say you're supposed to oil around the cuticle. So we got to oil. Got to hydrate the cuticles. And let's see. There we go. You like it? Yep. So that's what I'm doing. Yep. I'm keep grinding. Keep grinding. You know. Don't cry over spilled milk, y'all. Just do the best that you can. And listen, I will talk to y'all later. This is your Nista. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this video out with your friends and family. Go over there and follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, and follow me on Facebook. Because I'm doing all 4 platforms. All 4. Thank you so much for the 100 gift. I'm doing all 4 platforms now. I am trying to be consistent and disciplined. It's not easy. I don't do a lot of long form content. I figured if I would just, you know, do as many of the 3-minute videos, that will push me to go further. And that way I'm not setting myself up for failure thinking like, oh, I need to do another long form. I need to do another long form. No, I get on the live when I feel like getting on the live, when I feel as though I got something to share, when I feel as though I have something of interest going on. And that's about it. I'm just taking y'all on my journey. So as I said before, click that notification bell because I don't know when I'm going live, unfortunately. Somebody asked me that before. I don't know when I'm going live. And I'm not going to lie to you and say that I do know because I don't. But I can tell you this much. I love each and every one of you, even the trolls. You know why? Because God told me to. Yes, he did. So y'all have a blessed night. If you're on the East Coast, if you're on the West Coast, or wherever you are in this morning, have a good morning. And I pray that you have a peaceful, fruitful, prosperous day. And I pray that if you do not love yourself, that you will go to the mirror, look at yourself, and tell yourself that you love yourself until you actually do. Because when you do, you will start to love on yourself in return. Okay? Bye, everybody. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.